Lily Mae. What Lily Mae says. So I wanted to talk to you. We did a poll, and we have decided that in the winter, at least in the winter, and maybe in the summer, we're gonna start at 9 o'clock. I think we'll get more people in here. It'll be just a little bit warmer, and so we're gonna try starting and seeing if we can pull more people in at 9 o'clock. And then if we get more people, maybe we have to move someplace, but I just find this time that we get to talk to different people so special, and we learn so much about everything that I'd like to share it more with other people, but still keep it casual. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do, and I'll put a little note in on news, Port Royal News. And then I don't know if everybody knows this, but if you're a member, we send out something every week saying who's going to be here to talk. So if you're not getting an email, you might want to consider a membership. And then as far as what's going on, we've got some things going on at Shell Ring. Saturday, dark day of the week. I don't know what that is. It must be a band of some kind.
It's dark. They're featuring dark beers this month.
Oh, okay.
Dark day feature.
And then of course on Monday it's music bingo, and then Wind Horse on Friday has wine tasting from 5 to 7, and then they're going to have a blacksmithing class from 2 to 4, and then Sunday of course they have their mimosas and music, and then going out into the future a little bit, we got the Mardi Gras parade is going to happen on the 7th, so everybody get your cart ready. And then the cruise ship comes in at on the 4th of February. And I told you all about that we did not have very success rate on doing the golf cart tour, but Ben and I came up with an idea that, and we've got to get it organized, but we're going to go on the ship and have a talk with them and kind of tell our history to them.
How cool is that?
And tell a little bit about the town. We're going to bring some pamphlets, some trifolds on, so that they know what's that. Because when you're on the ship and you look towards Port Royal, it's desolate. So we're going to bring the trifolds so that people can know that we have shops and we have restaurants and we are a wonderful community. So we're going to put that together. And then we're going to have, there's going to be 2 oyster roasts right in a row. There's one at St. Mark's on the 6th, and then there's the Able Foundation is doing one on the 7th. And with that, we are very fortunate to have Lily Mae come in and talk. Terry and Charlie met her, and when we found out about her, we just had her come and talk, and we're going to be recording her, and I asked her, do you have enough to fill an hour? Oh, yeah. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you, and we just want to know your stories from Port Royal and what it was like growing up here, and all the things that have happened in your life.
Okay, you want me now?
Yeah, I want you now.
Okay. I thank God for being here, and I gotta say a prayer before I do my talk. I want you guys, women and men, to hang your head. Father, in the name of Jesus, you went on that cross for all of us. You went on the cross, Lord, and what you did this morning, not only this morning, but you sent someone in my life to come down here to talk. Everything that you give me, even before you put me in my mother's womb, you know this was going to be my day. So today, right now, I'm happy in your name, Lord. Thank you right now. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Now you looking at a woman that's 94 years old. Okay? And I don't keep still when I start talking, because I'm glad that he put me to sleep last night, woke me up this morning. I got my eye, I got my nose, I can eat, I can talk. You see, I'm talking. I can walk, I can cook. Oh man. And the best word in the world is Love. I love all of you. And oh Lord have mercy, this is so good. Because when I was 8 years old, see, I was born in Port Royal, okay? And when the kids was being born to different women's and whatever, the people were so good. My daddy buried right over in that graveyard over there, because he wasn't in the service. But what they did, they sent me over on the island. I went to Penn School. I was 8 years old when I got baptized in Brick Baptist Church over here. And my life is a long, long story, because maybe I'll be coming back here, because right now I'm writing the book of my life. But when I went to Bethlehem Baptist Church, I was a little bit grown, and I wasn't married then. I didn't have no children at the time. 9 men came from Charleston, South Carolina, and they picked me out. And I told them, I said, why you picked me out? You got other women around here. But they said, no, Lola. They said, we picked you out because we know that you's a woman, you gonna tell it like it is. And you going around telling the people about Jesus and his Father. That's why we pick you out. So I want y'all to know, yeah, they licensed me and they ordained me. And after I was the Bethlehem Baptist Church a while, they sent me out in the world. I've been into churches. I've been to Germany. I've been to Italy. I've been to France. I've been to Rome. Rome is a place overseas where they used to kill the Christian people. You see what I'm saying? And right now, the Christian people, well, it's a little bit different now, because the Christian people, some of them don't want to go back in these churches. Why they don't want to go back, little lady? They don't want to go back because I've been going right over there to Community Bible way, talking with Bogey. Bogey, all right, he's a good man. He brings the word and blah, blah, blah. But let me tell y'all something. A lot of men don't know it was a woman. A woman the one bring Jesus in the world. We had Jesus. A man didn't have Jesus. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with the man, because God made a man first. After God done made the world, put the trees and blah, blah, blah in the earth, he needed somebody to tend to the, like the farm. You make a farm, and you put the seed in the earth, and you got to watch the seed coming up, the vegetable. We got all kind of vegetable. Lord have mercy, I thank you. I thank you, God, because I'm going to tell it like it is. God made that world, and then he got tired. Just like some of us work right now. We get tired. We want to rest. He rests, and then I'm going to make a man. He turned around and he made you. How many men I got in here this morning? Let me see. 1, 2. Man, 3, 4, 5. 5 of y'all in there. But he made this man. After he made the man, but why he made the man? He made the man because he wanted the man to tend to the flowers and blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, the man wanted company. You can look at me you want to, but I know you got company. Mm-hmm. Good. All right. And he put the man to sleep one day, took a rib I don't know what side he took the river out, but he took the river out, the man, and he made a woman. Why this spelled W-O-N-E-N? I'm a woman. I was the company for the man. Then that old devil stepped in. God had tell Adam, said, let me say, don't you eat off that tree over there, because if you eat off that tree now, you're going to die. God gave the man the first rule, the man. And then later on, the devil stepped in and going to tell the woman now, well, no, you eat off that tree. You know, and you eat off that tree, you will know what to do, blah, blah, blah. The woman went and good. The word didn't say whether it was an apple, a banana, an orange, but she did eat. And as she eat, she go on and give her husband, and he like a dummy. Instead of he listened to what God had tell him, he went on and did what his wife, because the wife was somebody nice to him. So he said, I'm going to eat peace because you my wife. After that, later on, God was walking. He said, Adam, calling Adam. Adam, where you at? They had done run and hide, see, because they know they did something they wasn't supposed to do. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you all something. Lord have mercy. I don't know what's wrong with the people in the world today, because they know they can't do nothing unless God knows what you're going to do before you do it. So what he did, he run them out to God. Y'all get on out here, because you didn't listen. See? That's why he punished the woman, and he had punished Adam. He punished us because I done had 8 head of children. And the punishment was when you get pregnant, you feel pains. You know, the women in here, if you had children, now we have to have our children at home without a doctor or a nurse. Having 8 children coming out your body without no help, oh man. But anyway, I did bring them. I bring them in the world, and sometime right now, I wish I had more than 8 children, because see, I lose my husband. Daddy died in 42. Mama died in 73, and my husband died in 1976. Now, my husband was a good man. He was an older man than me, because, you know, during that time, them old men wanted them young women. Mm. You know, the young girls.
So how did you and your husband meet?
Oh, Lord, baby, that's a long story. But we met because we had a mother of a church in Bethlehem Baptist Church, mm-hmm. and she knew that I was looking for a good man. And she the one that tell me about my husband. He was working on a ship, had a good job, a cook. And she the one introduced me to Horace, my husband. Okay. The mother of the church, of Bethlehem Baptist Church. And that man was good. He used to tell me, say, Lilla, well, my name is Lillian Mae Young, but he used to say, Lilla, if you want to get it. That means anything I want, I could get it from my husband. The man was an older man, but he was good. And right now, I miss my husband. And I when I'm talking and speaking, and when I get ended, I used to make the people laugh. Y'all can laugh if you want to right now while I'm on safe. Because I be telling my son now, I said, Johnny, he named after my daddy. My dad died, his name was Johnny. And I had named my son after him. And right now I go, and I like to go to Walmart. And I be telling the people, I said, look, God made me for a man, and I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a man. I can't find a good man. Because God made me for a man, you know. So my son tell me now, say, Mama, you don't need no man. Mm-hmm. You old. I say, excuse me. I say, yeah, hell, I old, but I ain't cool.
So did
Oh, sorry.
Did Mr. Harvest work on a ship here in Port Royal?
Huh?
When he was cooking on the ship, was he cooking on a ship here in Port Royal?
My husband?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he got a job in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
And he was on this ship, and he was the head of the cook on the ship. And the ship used to go different places, you know, 'cause they was down here too, the ship. And at that time I had the kids, you know, I had 8 kids for my husband.
Is the house that you were born in, is the house still here?
Hmm?
Is the house that you were born in, is your home that you grew up in? I know you said this is Grandma's house.
That's the same house I was born in.
Right there.
Right
All
there.
right, wicked.
Mhm.
Very
Because
cool.
his daddy and mama were living with grandmama.
Oh, okay.
And that house was right over in that area over there.
Yeah.
That's where I was born.
And they moved it here?
Mhm.
Then they moved it here?
Well, during the time, see, dad and mom and them, they had died out and the house was over there.
Yeah.
And after they died out, some of my white brothers or sisters, they took their house there and put it right there.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's Dad and Mom's name?
Hmm?
What was Dad and Mom's name?
My dad's name was Johnny Washington.
Johnny Washington.
Mama's name was Mary Ann Polite Washington.
Oh, polite. Okay.
Mhm.
Very cool. What was Grandma's name?
Rebecca, my grandmother,
Cool.
Polite.
Polite?
Yeah.
Pretty name.
Yes.
Now I didn't ever know my grandmama husband because he had died before, you know, he
Yeah.
was born. But my
You
grandma.
did have Grandma your life when you were growing up.
So right now, if you want me to stop talking, I can.
Oh,
No,
no.
absolutely.
You don't mind if we ask you questions?
Yeah.
I can answer them questions.
I know you
Okay,
can.
I
So
can
you
talk.
went,
I can talk about an hour.
So where did you go to school?
Hmm?
Where did you go to school?
Where did I go up?
To school? To school?
To school.
School.
Oh, Ron Smalls High.
Okay, all right.
In Buford.
Oh, and,
Went to the
okay.
elementary and that's where I got finished at.
Okay,
But mom and daddy, they was poor, didn't have no money to send me to college.
mm-hmm,
But after the man put me out to tell him about the Lord, I went to the college from God. He the one was teaching me now. Because
okay.
I know more about the Bible now than I did when I was going to church. 'Cause
So when you graduated from high school, then did you become like a minister?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Because they know I had graduated from the 12th grade, you know.
yeah.
Mhm.
So then you became a minister and then you traveled?
Oh, yes.
And then after that, you met your husband? Or you were traveling when you met?
I had my husband when I was traveling.
Oh, okay,
And when they made me be a minister, my husband was in the church.
okay.
He was a witness that they did license me.
Mm-hmm,
And he was such a good man. He said, Lola, anywhere you want to go, you can go and tell the people about Jesus.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's really interesting.
And I remember one time, okay, when I had Terry, that's one of the boys that I had, and me and Horace had to stay with Mama a while because we was trying to get our own house.
Mm-hmm,
And one time, Horace, I didn't get my money from Horace because I was getting the money to give Mama some of the money and buy milk. Well, I used to nurse them, chewing off my breast, but then I would give my baby's milk too out the bottle. And this time I didn't get my money and I got upset. So what I did, I sit down and I write a letter to the leader on the boat that my husband was working on.
mm-hmm.
And what happened, Lord have mercy. Mama and Grandmama were taking care of me and my baby until Horace either call or say something why he didn't send me no money that time.
Mm-hmm.
I write a letter to the leader of the boat. The leader went down in the kitchen and got Horace and told Horace, come up to the office. I got to talk to you because see, this is the letter that your wife sent to me. Come on up. And Horace had tell me when he had come on, said, Lord, don't never write that leader. I said, "Man, what happened to your money? You didn't send me," and blah, blah, blah. He said he had got paid that time and put his check in his back pocket, and somebody took the check out, and he didn't know. That's why he didn't have no money that time to send me. And that's the only time I didn't get no money from my husband. So then we make up and went back in, and then he went back on the ship. And then not later on, I got a letter from where he they had hired him. Guess what that man did?
What?
You know what my husband did? My husband went to the boss, the big boss that had hired all of them on the ship, and told them, say, y'all, and say, you know, I'm working on this boat. And sometime when the boat gets to certain cities, when our mail come, I can't get my mail because the boat leave and they had to send the mail, you know. I want y'all, you know what my husband done?
What?
And y'all, I got dry eye. I want to cry, but I can't cry. That man telling people, put Lillian Mae Young on my payroll and send her the check every time I get paid.
That's
That's what that man did. I had a good husband, and he said, when he told me that, I said, well, what about you? Wait. He said, well, Lillian Mae, you know, I work on this boat. I'm over the food, and I can get food till you get that money, and I can tell you how much money to send me. Y'all, I've been getting that check ever since until my husband died. And right now, every month, Horace went to Washington, D.C. and tell them people, and he showed me the paper. I had the paper. But you see, y'all don't know, my real house got burned down a year ago right up there. Now I got another one, you know. But what he did, he went and tell them people, I want y'all to send so much of money to my wife every month. And right now, I get money from the bank over Wells Bank, and I got my Social Security over this bank over there. That's what he did. I've been working, but I don't have to work no more. I'm a retired person. The only thing I do now is like when she came and I met her and whatever, I'll go and talk to people. I'll go to a church and speak. That's all I do. I don't drive no more. I don't get on the road and drive no more. I retire from the road, but I'm not retired from God and Jesus. You see what I'm saying?
Miss Lillian Mae?
Because he wants me to go around and tell the people about my life, about my husband's life, and see, all the men ain't bad, you know, you got good men. And
Miss Lillian Mae, you talked about going and shopping for milk sometimes. Can you tell me about the shop that you would go to? Who was the shop, if you remember the shop owner, and what store it was, and where it was?
in the stores?
Yes, when you used to have to go, when you had the check issue, and the money was tight. What shop did you go to?
I went to the shop that they already had planned for me to come, because they was helping me and I could get food.
Was that the Shepler store, or was it another store?
There's a big white building down here in Port Royal. There's one after you pass. All right. You know that big white building down to the end of Port Royal?
Yep.
That was a shop for grocery, and the train used to come in and take the boys overseas and whatever. And me and my brothers at that time, one of my brothers, I had to listen to my brother, because if I didn't listen to my brother, he would beat me. See, and he learned me how to fight and take care of myself. But anyway, that's where I used to shop at down there. And they had another store. The building is still down there on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm. It has a little shop in it. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was the grocery store?
And I think now they got something selling down there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's where I used to, be down there. But anyway, y'all, I'm telling you that my life when I was coming up, it was something. But we just have to listen to the older people. And right now, I done learned so much thing in that Bible that I say I'm trying to tell everybody, especially the women, we gotta respect these men. We gotta respect them because you see, they were the first one that God made. And if you look now, some of these men got their business and they're making money for their family. Most of the men got their own building. You see, and they're not but money now. money now. And they gonna fix it where you can make some money. You can't live without money.
So Lily Mae, you said that you had 8 children? So are they
5 boys and 3 girls. My oldest son died a year ago.
Okay. And do they all live around here?
Yeah. They used to live out of town, but all of them back home around me now,
Oh, that's nice.
And they call themselves taking care of me because I owe. It's like I tell them, hell, I owe, but I ain't cool. I need somebody just like you need somebody. But however, and that son, Johnny, now he's a 100% son, but that boy, he don't want nobody around me. Every morning, he done been to my house early this morning before you come.
Oh, really?
I ain't tell him I been coming down here. Because he said, Mama, we you dressing for early this morning? I say, I just put some clothes on. I ain't tell him nothing. He don't want me to be with nobody because he thinks somebody gonna hurt me.
Well, we promise to take good care of you.
He worked Long Cold Club on Hilton Head for 30 years. My son, but he retired now. See, and he don't live too far from me, His house right behind my house.
Oh, wow.
And I think about 6 months ago, he had to have a brain surgery.
Wow.
You see the mark in his head, but he's all right. But he just don't want nobody to touch me, to mess with me.
Well, it's
Cause I'm his mother. And a lot of children now got mothers and they don't even respect their mothers. Now, I'm telling you, that boy, Mama I don't want nobody up here. Don't want no car to come or whatever. Now, if I tell him, I say, let me tell you something. I'm expecting so-and-so to come up here. Well, that's all right. You sure? If I tell him like that, it'll be all right. But if any car come up there and knock on my door, that boy gonna get upset. He gonna call the police.
So where did your children go to school?
Rather small.
Okay.
The same school. Rather small was up there, they done turned that building into a police department.
Yeah,
Oh,
up on
okay.
the corner.
That was rather small.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I went to the elementary school up there, the school the senior, until I got,
The corner,
and the
on
kids,
corner,
all my kids
on
went
the
to the
left,
same
south
school.
part,
Okay.
next
And they got
to-
graduated.
Right there on the.
And the boys,
City Hall.
went in the service, they come
That's
up
where
and married and got
I
their
went there in
family,
ninth grade.
blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like when all these ships were coming in?
Ship,
The ships, when the port was active.
right there, they
Yeah.
would come, the boats would come right down the port road.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then your husband was on a boat, and then would he be gone for a while and then come back in?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sweethearts would go and work a month, a couple of months, then he come back, to see me.
Mhm.
That's the way that's the way his job was. Cause when he got on the boat, he had to work and cook and go with the ship wherever the ship went.
Okay.
And then later on, he retired,
Mm-hmm.
and he had come home, and we had a good time. And we used to go to Savannah, and my mother at the time was living. She would come babysit for me, and me and my husband would go and have a good fun and blah, 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 and come back home.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1976, that's when he died.
Mm-hmm.
And he's buried right in Bethlehem Cemetery. Bethlehem Cemetery is down there. You know where the nursing home is over there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, the cemetery is over that way. That's
Okay.
where my husband is buried. And right now, if y'all go in that graveyard, y'all will see that I got my stone up. My name is already on. But my husband's grave is here, and got Horace Young when he born and died, and they got Lillian Mae Young. They waiting for me to die.
So they can write
So his name was Young, that's your
Yeah.
married name, and
Horace Young.
but your family name was Middleton?
But see, let me tell you why it's Middleton. Because I had married again.
Oh, okay, very cool.
I had
All right.
married again because during the time, a lot of women had boyfriends. But if I had a boyfriend, call myself a woman of God, I had to get married.
Yeah.
See, because if I was shacking up with him, I would be living in sin.
Yeah.
And Jesus went on that cross for all of our sin. And Jesus said, don't sin. So that's why my last name is Lillian Mae Young-Middleton now.
So what was your name when you were born? Your last name when you were born?
Lillian Mae Washington.
Washington. Okay.
Oh, Washington, okay.
Washington.
And what was your husband's first name?
Horace.
Middleton,
Huh?
the
No,
Middleton,
Horace Young.
or the Young, Horace Young.
Yeah,
and
that's the first husband.
right, and then who is Middleton?
My other husband I had married after he had died.
Yeah, what's his first name?
Joshua.
Joshua. Okay.
Joshua Middleton.
Joshua.
So Mike has a question.
Mm.
How'd you get the name Casablanca? Where you live, that area there is called
Casablanca was a club that they had.
Oh.
Casablanca Club. That's why I named the street Casablanca.
The whole area is called Casablanca too. The whole area is called Casablanca.
Casablanca.
It's like a club name, but it sounds like.
Because when I was young and wasn't a Christian at that time, a good Christian, I used to go and dance, man. Band would come, music, because my daddy was a musician. All of us were musicians, and I played the musician, and me and my brother, we would dance, and when they would have, a band used to come to the club, and my brother and me, we would go and dance, and when we get up and start dancing, everybody get off the floor and get around me, and we could dance now. And I used to love, and I remember when Horace would come home visiting at that time, he would tell me, "Little, now going over there and dance and have a good time," because you know my husband didn't dance, he couldn't dance, but he didn't stop me. Like I tell you, I had a good husband. He would tell me, "Go and dance," and I would dance, buddy. As long as the band played me, I still can dance.
Yeah.
Because the Bible says it come a time that is time for everything. And a lot of people don't realize, oh, well, she's a Christian, he's a good. Time for me to dance. The Bible say that. Do y'all know in that Bible, that book says it's a time to dance, it's a time to love, it's a time, look at here, and when I read, it's a time to kill. Yeah, look, we got boys and women over there fighting for us in the United, killing people. I got 5 brothers dead in the Beaufort Cemetery. 1 uncle, they done been killing. Oh man, let me sit my behind down for a long time.
So how many brothers and sisters did you have?
Mama had 14.
Jiminy crickets.
14.
Okay, y'all.
Holy.
I hope you satisfied what I say.
Oh,
But now
absolutely.
I gotta take a break, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you for talking. Whoa. We appreciate it.
It's okay.
You did really good.
I'm
Wonderful.
tired.
Yes, I understand. Well, I don't understand, but I would be tired too.
Yeah. I told it like it is.
Yes, you did. ma'am.
I tell the truth because Jesus told me, you going out there, he said, I'm the way, the truth, and the light. I'm following Jesus. I got to do what that man tell me to do.
And it seems like you have been all your life.
And the people in the community know, see, I've been on the radio and all, you know, a long time ago, and I got to tell it like it is. I am not gonna lie. That Bible say a liar one day gonna stand. You know, God gonna be the last judge. You know, all of every last one of us in here one day gonna stand before God. I don't want God to tell me, Lillian Mae, get away from me, cause you ain't talk about me. He gonna be the last judge. I try to tell my kids now, y'all better do the right thing. Stop drinking liquor. Stop using drugs. Those things are wrong things. Do the right thing. When you do the right thing, you follow Jesus. And you know what? I'm so glad that I learned Jesus because Jesus knows what I'm going to say before I say it. And I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to love, if you don't love me, that's your problem. But I'm going to love you.
All right, well, we appreciate
And I'm
you.
sure love you. When I met you, I love you.
I love you too.
And I love all of y'all this morning.
Yes.
And
thank
I
you.
can see y'all, I can see in your face that you was listening to me. And I thank you, and I appreciate you. Now I gotta shut my mouth.
So we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, does anybody have anything else that they'd like to talk about, today? I'd like to say, Pat, lives down on 7th Street, and she's not here very often, and so it's always fun when she comes into town. Yeah, so thank you. Anything else that anyone wants to talk about? All right, then I think we'll probably call it for the day. But thank you all for coming, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Miss Lillian.
Thank you, Mr. Lillian.
Next week,